Yes, lads, welcome back to another video on the channel today. We've got episode 3 of the second series of the Manchester United career mode. As we can see today, we have got the first game of the episode. We've got a simulation against PSV. Hopefully we can get the dub. We are going to sim it right this very second. Come on, Man United, let's get this win. Hey, I'll take that. Comprehensive 3-1 victory against PSV Eindhoven. Teze open to score in the 3rd minute. Lautaro scores in the 16th. And then Rafael Leao, who's returned to form since his big injury, gets 2 goals and a man of the match. Fantastic performance. Great win for the first game of the episode. But in this second one, we are going to play. I can't remember who we've got. I think it's someone like Spurs. So yeah, let's get into that game anyway. Come on, Man United again. Right, as it turns out, I've absolutely clowned myself. I actually thought we were playing Tottenham, but we were playing Arsenal. So wrong end of North London. But we are going to see the team before we kick off. So the only change I'm going to really make is I'm going to bring in Sandro Tonali for Casemiro and Sancho for Anthony. And yeah, that looks like a strong team to me. That's the team which we're going to use to play this game. Hopefully we get the dub. It's ultimate difficulty. As you can see again, 4-minute halves because we're trying to get through the season reasonably quickly so we can move on to new stuff. But yeah, let's go. Massive game. I'm expecting a win.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Oh, it's a sunny day. The Bruno Fernandes tifo in all its glory. Huge game. Let's see this first highlight before we start. Gerardo Moreno plays the ball in towards Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira's got a chance to shoot. It's a good save by De Gea. Could have been won that. Right, Leao intercepts. Martinez towards Bruno Fernandes to make it 1. Ramsdale has floppy wrists apparently. Bruno Fernandes celebrates like Jamie Vardy. 1-0 Man United. Best possible start. Yeah, he does really well here. Lautaro to get another assist. Good start to this game. So Fernandes with the only goal of that half. It was the final highlight we had, really, which meant anything. But yeah, 1-0 at half time. Let's hope for a good second half as well. Sandro Tonali wins it back in the middle. We see the run of Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes for his second of the game. And he seals a very good game so far, to be fair. I think that might be game over in terms of Arsenal coming back. Great stuff again. Second assist for Lautaro. Pretty much game set, Match United. Right, guys, I'm going to make some subs. I'm going to bring off Sancho for Anthony. Kudus is going to come on for Rafael Leao on the left. And I'm going to bring off Malacia for Hinchapie. Get another game under his belt. Very defensive left back. So yeah, that's the team now. I'm pretty sure we'll not see many more highlights, but, you know, pretty good anyway. Quick 1-2 with Lautaro. Lautaro's been the provider in this game, as he has done quite a lot this season. Mohamed Kudus just on off the bench, hits it in the top bins. I said we'd probably not get any more highlights, but we clearly have. This time, that looks like game set and match. What a goal that is. Yeah, he's quick. He's a quick boy. Left footed as well. 3-0 United now. Good ball in, headed away only as far as an Arsenal man. That's very poor defending in the middle. Martinelli celebrates for some reason. Yeah, last highlight of that game, I can imagine, guys. So yeah, 3-1 win against Arsenal. Arsenal scored at the end of the game to ruin the clean sheet. But very good result in Manchester. As we see from the stats as well, it's a very deserved victory. 8 shots to 4, 1.9 expected goals to 0.8. I'm just worried about who's the man of the match in this game. It's probably an Arsenal man, to be honest. I mean, how did I guess? 8.1 rated, no goals, no assists, 3 goals conceded. But the right back gets the man of the match against... I mean, Fernandes got 2 goals, but he didn't get man of the match. That's ridiculous. This game is absolutely awful. Lautaro got all 3 assists and didn't get man of the match. I don't know, guys. We're going to move on into the next game anyway. It's a game against Liverpool. It's another played game, back-to-back played games. Let's see how we're doing that one. So we're back for this away trip to Merseyside. Massive game against Liverpool in the title race. Let's see both teams before we kick off. Right, so this is the Liverpool team for this game. Alisson starts in goal for them. We've got the back 4 of Trent, Upamecano, Van Dijk and Robertson. Midfield 3, Thiago, Fabinho and Danny Parejo. And then Salah, Nunez and Diaz as the front 3. It's a very good Liverpool side. It's a fantastic bench as well. Zielinski, Asensio and Calabria. Jesus Christ. Our team as well though, guys. Our keeper starts with De Gea. We've got the 4-3-3 as well to match them. We've got Dalot, Varane, Martinez and Hinchapie as the back 4. Midfield 3, we've got Casemiro, the captain, Fernandes and Declan Rice. With Anthony, Lautaro and Rafael Leao leading the line. Fantastic team as ever. Let's get into these first highlights. Massive game incoming. It's a good through ball. by Danny Pereira. A good ball in back stick towards Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's a great save by De Gea early on. Robertson on the attack. Plays it in towards Darwin Núñez, who's through on goal. He dinks De Gea. Darwin Núñez puts Liverpool 1-0 ahead. Really poor start to this game for us. Tell you what, the run off the man was fantastic. The finish was even better. We trail at Anfield. Very poor start. It's a great through ball. Great response as well. Fantastic stuff in this game so far. Anthony looking for the run of Lautaro Martinez, who gets on the end of that ball. He's got Upamecano and Van Dijk to beat. Lautaro Martinez with a chance to score. He's hit it across Alisson. He scored just before the end of this first half. What a response from the boys. Fantastic stuff there. 2-1 now. What a finish that was. So that was the final highlight of the first half. We need another good second half response. Let's hope for it. What a game so far, though. Dalot finds Casemiro, who finds Lautaro Martinez in space. Lautaro hits it across Alisson. That's 3-1. That looks like the end of the game for the Reds. Lautaro's been fantastic this episode so far.
5 minutes later.
Look at the outside pass now towards Diogo Dalot. Martinez. Oh, it's actually Fernandes on his own in the middle. Fernandes to dink the keeper. What a chip that is. That's Cantona-esque. Going to celebrate in front of the Liverpool fans. It's a brilliant way to end this game. What a goal that is.
Mella. Lovely cushioned header. But Gerrard! You beauty!
How the hell has that gone in? I just shot on hope for best and it actually went in. You guys are going to say this is unrealistic. This is ultimate difficulty. I don't know what I'm meant to do to prove otherwise, but it's competitive mode on. I might just change the sliders, to be honest, because Liverpool's keeper's been shocking so far. But yeah, it's 5-1 now anyway. I mean, what a result again. 5-1 against Liverpool away from home. It's getting a bit unrealistic, though, to be honest with you. I mean, and I know you guys will be like, oh yeah, it's boring to watch. We only had 1.7 expected goals and we scored 5. We just kept scoring worldies. Like, I don't know what I can do to make the game harder. I can change the sliders, but then it makes it unfair on me and then unenjoyable to play. So it's a difficult one to do, but we will see the match ratings, of course. Dalot gets the man of the match. I mean, Lautaro's been robbed of 2 so far. 2 goals in this game. Dalot got 1 assist, but got the man of the match. He had a very good game, don't get me wrong, but I actually thought Hinchapi did better at marking his man. And then obviously Liverpool's best players. Robertson, who got 7.8, which was in turn higher than Martinez, who got both goals in this game. So yeah, this game does not make sense whatsoever. But we've got another game to play now. It's a match highlights game against Bayern Leverkusen. Let's get into that. We need to win in the Champions League. So we're going to play the backup team for this game. I guess it's the backup team anyway. It's a very strong team. Nonetheless, we are going to play the full highlights. Hopefully we get the dub. Bayern have got a very good team in all fairness, including Harry Maguire and Lindelof, the former players for us. But yeah, we'll play this game. Hopefully we get the win. Let's just see the first highlight. Hopefully we do. A draw will not bother me either, to be honest. So we get the first major highlight. It's a Man United solo run. Zuma versus Rafa Leao. Let's hope we can get a good start to this game. I mean, we definitely need one, as Leao's trying to run Victor Lindelof. Pulls it back towards Marcus Rashford. What a save by the keeper. Oh my God, Leverkusen have played their way through. What a save by Dean Henderson. Tara Malacia in towards his man Marcus Rashford. Look how many men they've got back. Jesus Christ. Quick 1-2 between the pair anyway. Rashford turns his man. It's a great save again by the Leverkusen keeper. Rice wins it back. Surprised it's not timed out yet, to be honest. That's the end. Right, we've got a final counter-attack in the 77th minute. I can see a man on his own on the left side. It's Rafa Leao, so I'm of course going to play out wide to him. He's got Lindelof to beat, which he's going to. Of course he is. Plays it and he gives it away, you dig. Oh, that's a bad draw, that is. You know, I'll take it. 0-0 against Leverkusen. I'm not bothered. I'll just accept the draw, to be honest. In all fairness, I'm surprised Pickford didn't receive the man of the match. Apparently it was Malacia with a 7.4. They only had 3 shots. We had 7 and created 2 clear-cut chances, which we missed. But yeah, disappointing result. We've got 4 simulations back-to-back now. The first one, I believe, against Newcastle. So let's see how we're doing that anyway. And hopefully we get 4 wins. I doubt it, though, because I need to rotate the team with this massive fixture pile that we've got coming up. So the first game is an impressive 5-1 demolition of the Hammers. Vlasic scores first for West Ham. Bruno Fernandes gets a double just before half-time. Then Lautaro scores 3 in 24 minutes for a second-half hat-trick, also a 10-match rating. Great start to this. It was indeed West Ham the first game, but I'm 100% sure the next game is against Newcastle. So let's see how we do in that. Hopefully we do get a win again though. Back-to-back Sim Premier League wins now. I think it's actually 4 this episode we've won in a row now, with Lautaro scoring the 24th to open the game as 1-0 Man United. St. Maximin scores 3 minutes later, Sancho scores in the 59th, and Rice scores 5 minutes from time for a very good result, and Anthony gets an 8.2, so he must have got a few assists in that one. But yeah, very good wins back-to-back in the Premier League simulations. Let's see how we do in the next one as well, guys. I believe we've got Nottingham Forest at home now. There's more goals from Rafael Leao and Lautaro Martinez, as Eriksen also compounds to Forest miseries. We get a 3-1 victory. Brennan Johnson scores the consolation for them. Very good result. We're actually going to play the next game against RB Salzburg in the Champions League, because we haven't played many Champions League games this season. Just say Lautaro gets the man of the match again in this game. Fantastic episode so far from him. So yeah, let's see how we do in that game against RB Leipzig, and we will see our team before we start. So before we start with this game, we're going to see our Champions League group, because we don't see it very often. We actually need a win to confirm our top spot. We've already gone through, as PSV need to beat Leverkusen to find their way through. Leipzig on 0 points, -8 goal difference. I can imagine we'll add a few more on that tonight if I'm being realistic. We are going to play a bit of a weakened side though. But yeah, still hopefully we'll get a win. We will see that weakened side right now. So this is the team we're going to start the game with. Henderson starts in goal for another Champions League appearance for him. We've got Wan-Bissaka, Valentin, Hinchapi and Malacia as the back four. Midfield 3, we've got Tonali. The captain is apparently McTominay. I'm not really keen on that. I think I'm going to give it to Rashford. Then we've got Fred as a central midfielder with Kudus on the right, Sancho on the left, and Rashford through the middle, captain in the side. 89 pace, 89 shooting. Fantastic stats all around. Let's get this game underway. You can see again, ultimate difficulty, shorter halves. They've got a very good young side. Let's see if we can win this game. I'm actually got a few on there I might sign in the January transfer window. So let's see how we're doing this one, guys. Oh my God. Alex Scott's commentating. Sorry, that's absolutely fantastic. Didn't know they did that. But yeah, big game at Old Trafford. Let's see the first highlight. I'm going to try and do something against them to try and get the ball off them. They're attacking in numbers, to be fair. It's a nice return. Valentin wins it back. It's a chance. It's a good save by Dean Henderson. We're lucky we're not behind already, to be honest. Marcus Rashford now. He's got to sprint Zima, and it looks like he's already beaten him for pace. Marcus Rashford to put us 1-0 ahead against Mancini again. This time he makes no mistake. Great goal by Marcus Rashford. 1-0 Man United already. It's just so simple. It's one through ball. They can't keep up with us. Best start possible to this game. Right, Kudus picks it up again. Rashford. No one's marking Marcus Rashford. Can he make it two? Straight from kickoff. They gave away the ball. And Rashford probably steals this game already. 2-0 Man United. We don't need to see a replay for that one, I don't think. Oh my God. I was just concentrating defending. I didn't think anything would have come of that. But Koita's scored an absolute worldie. Jesus Christ. Look at the way he catches this. Oh my God. Game's not over yet, guys. Trying to get past Oumar Soleil. I think he has, to be fair. Yeah, he's beat the big Frenchman. Cross in the box. Open goal for Mohamed Kudus. Yeah, I think, again, we might not need to see anything about that. 3-1 Man United now. I'm sure that's the final highlight that we'll probably see before the end of this half. So yeah, good first start to this game. A worldie from Koita, but Salzburg back in it. But Kudus makes it 3-1 before half time. Let's see this second half as well, boys. Right, come on, Rashford, make a run. Well, I want a fast start. Rashford straight from kickoff. Rashford's going to bag. Oh God, it's so easy to play against like worse teams when you're using someone like Marcus Rashford. He's just got pace, power and shooting ability on this game, and he's unrivaled sometimes. What a goal by him anyway. See the replay for that one. Lovely touch. That is for sure game, set and match Man United now. Wan-Bissaka wins the ball. I can see a run back stick by Jadon Sancho. Can he score this time? Yes, he can. 5-1 Man United. This is the drubbing I expected. We've been in such good form this episode, to be honest with you guys.
Just 10 minutes to go.
Oh my God, look how bad they are defending. Rashford gets his 4th. I'm just disappointed that this game's so easy sometimes. Like, what am I meant to do to make it harder than just try and attack? It's ridiculous. Another assist for Sancho though, another goal for Rashford. And this game's been phenomenally easy, to be honest, guys. Tell you what, guys, great stuff. 7-2 win, 5 for Rashford. Let's see these match ratings, to be fair. I'm not bothered about the other rubbish that you see in the menus. Rashford literally scored 5 and didn't get the man of the match. It went to Kudus, who got 1 goal and 1 assist, and in all fairness, barely touched the ball. Sancho got 4 assists and 1 goal. I mean, that's just ridiculous. FIFA, please sort your SZN out. Honestly, absolutely ridiculous that Rashford didn't get man of the match. But still, I think he's broke the goal scoring record in the Champions League for a Man United player, as he's got 5 in 1 game, which has never been done before by a Man United player. I think actually by any player ever, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, very good stuff. 7-2 win. Let's finish off this episode with 2 simulations. Come on, Man United, let's finish this episode as well as we can. Oh, shit.
What? What the fuck?
I mean, wow. It's our 2nd loss of the season. We lose at home to Burnley. For some reason, they've signed Nicolo Fagiolo from Juventus, our former career mode star. But he scored both goals. Declan Rice scores. Well, they had 2 shots, 2 chances. And I'll tell you what, Casemiro and De Gea had absolutely woeful games. I can't believe we've lost. I really can't. I mean, I wanted to finish this the best way possible, but that is not it. We'll see my final one against Sheffield United, but Jesus, that is woeful stuff. Right, so we dropped De Gea to the bench for this one. We do get a 2-1 win against Dean Henderson's former side, Sheffield United. Norwood misses a penalty in the 42nd minute. Thankfully, I think Henderson saved it. Bruno Fernandes scores in the 48th. Norwood then gets sent off in the 52nd. Sancho scores in the 70th, and then Barberis scores in the 86th. So a very good result, very good performance again by the boys. Sancho with a 9.5 back in the starting 11 in the Premier League. But yeah, very good end to this episode. We've only lost 1 in 10 so far this episode. So yeah, let's wrap it up, guys. See what's coming in the next one. And yeah, let's go to that now. Right, so we remain top of the league on 45 points now. 15 wins, 0 draws, 2 losses from our first 17 games. Liverpool have only lost 2 games as well, but they've drawn 10, which seems impossible in 17 games, but that is ridiculous. 10 drawn in 17. I think Klopp will be walking at that point. But Chelsea, City and Arsenal make out the top 4, with Norwich slipping down the league. Haven't won since the last episode, but yeah, very good stuff there. Let's see what we've got, though, in the next round of the UCL. Could we have got a possibly harder draw? Like, look at the bottom of your screen. We've got Paris Saint-Germain away from home in the round of 16. Who the hell decided that? Leverkusen have got Benfica, so by that logic, Benfica won the group with Paris Saint-Germain, and indeed they did, above Lazio as well. They got 14 points without losing a single game. That is absolutely crazy stuff. I actually can't believe that we've drawn the hardest team possible. They actually beat PSG 2-1 as well. That's crazy, that is. It genuinely is. Right, so on to the next episode, guys. We've got a home game to start off with against Fulham. That'll be a simulation. I think 3 simulations are the first ones. Then we've got one against Everton in the Cup. Not bothered about that. An away game against Villa will then follow. I think we'll play the next 2 games, though, against Liverpool and Arsenal. We then move into January. We're going to sign 1 or 2 new players to add to our team. We're then going to play Newcastle at home. Probably sim West Ham away, sim against Crystal Palace, and then potentially play against Chelsea to bring us nicely to the tail end of the season. We're in the final third. And yeah, that's all we've got for today, guys. Please like and subscribe as always. Leave a comment if you feel free to do so. So yeah, appreciate you watching, guys, as always. And I'll catch another video on the channel very, very soon. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.